Hey there, it's BlueMantisGaming and welcome back to the 9th episode of my Wolves career mode. And in this episode, there's only going to be 2 games. I promise you next episode there will be 3. I just want to see how long these 2 game episodes are. Right now they seem to be kind of like the correct time of like how most YouTubers would have their videos like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. This one's 8. Nearly 9 minutes, so yeah, pretty roughly, the right time. But we go into a game here against Coventry straight away. O'Hara has a shot, it doesn't go through the keeper here, and I've just realised I don't score many goals in this game. I know I said before I've kind of got used to it, but even though I'm winning games, I'm still not scoring that many goals, and that's probably the only thing right now that's bothering me a bit, not scoring goals. But luckily I have probably the best defence in the league, so I guess you don't really need to worry about conceding goals, because then again we haven't conceded, well, we've hardly conceded any this year. It's great. I'm not sure how many we've conceded. The numbers must be quite low, but we're into the second half here against Coventry. We still haven't scored yet. We haven't conceded either. Sigurdarsson looks as though he's about to score, has a shot, and that looked like it was going in even after the keeper saved it. It just got a little touch and put it out for a corner. Lovely run by Sigurdarsson there. Nice strength to get past the defenders. Yeah, didn't manage to finish off. But Christie Hay gives it to Larson, and Larson cuts aside, has a shot, and Musa, how the hell did he miss that? I do not know how he missed that, but we're lucky we got away with it on the 70th minute. And Sigurdarsson, who's got a lot of pace nowadays, does a storming run. Strength, we've got 3 players on them, and Doyle's the only one in the box. 2 players on Doyle, 3 on Sigurdarsson, and Doyle, I've no idea how he scored there. What a brilliant diving header from Kevin Doyle. That's why I put him in the team, so he does stuff like that. But I mean, this is just terrible defending. There's 3 defenders on Sigurdarsson. There's 3 defenders. They have the 3 defenders on Sigurdarsson and the 2 defenders on Doyle, but they just don't deal with it. Our 2 strikers beat pretty much their whole defence. Well, more than their whole defence. 5 players, So, but that is full time. We beat them 1-0, and this is what I'm saying when I don't score many goals. I know, it was a victory, and that's kind of pretty much all that matters in FIFA. But no, I didn't feel as, I found it hard to score. But again, they gave me it was a test, and yeah, I was hoping I can score more than 1 goal in the next game, which is actually a massive game. Actually, I don't really need to score more than 1 goal because it's a cup game. It's a massive Capital One Cup against Burnley. I believe they're the only last team not in the Premier League in the tournament. I'm not sure, but Sigurdarsson there gets up to the header, scores in the 17th minute, his 7th goal of the season in all competitions, and makes it 1-0. It was a great header. I didn't really. It's quite a simple goal, a cross, and it was kind of, he went forward for it, and it went into the side of the goal, and it was a nice goal. But yeah, we were winning 1-0, and I believe we're through to the if we win this match, we're through to the quarterfinals. But they win a penalty here, and take a look at this. Is this really a penalty? Hold on, in a minute. Hold on. Like, you might have just saw it there. It was a perfectly good tackle, a perfectly clean tackle, but he gave it because the striker tripped over the defender's legs. I mean, look at this. Look. Perfectly good tackle, nothing wrong with it. And then the defender there, hold on, you'll see in a minute, the defender there trips over him, and the referee somehow thinks that's a penalty. So in real life, the player would have just jumped over him, but instead he hasn't. He's just run straight into him. But Kitely, a former Wolves player, I think he is anyway, misses that, and that is, that's justice done, really, because they didn't really deserve the penalty in the first place, and they've missed it, but they very nearly scored. Kitely very nearly makes up for it and hits the post, and then the rebound. Good effort there by Kitely. Fortunately didn't score, and then he whips the ball in again. Long is there, and they give it to Ings, and Ings kind of makes a mess of it, but it was quite an awkward position. He was facing away from goal when he got the ball. He had to turn and somehow put it in when Hennessy was right next to him, about to grab the ball, and he didn't. It remained 1-0, but another ball's punted up to Wallace, and Wallace was about to score. There's 3 defenders, and that was a foul. Okay, that was a foul. Definite foul. I'm just going to show you again. For me, that's a red card because he could have broken his leg. But look at this. Look how reckless this tackle was. He killed him literally. He just took his legs out. He got the ball, but he got the man as well. You know, it's just terrible tackle. But anyway, that was a save, and it was quite a close range free kick, and I find that they very rarely score close range free kicks, especially like right on the edge of the box. You know, if it was a bit further out, they might have scored that. But Wallace whips the ball in, and Shackle is there with the header, but it doesn't threaten Hennessy as it is right at him. But that is half time. We're winning 1-0 as we did the previous game. And as you can see there at half time, we're up against teams like City, United, Arsenal, I think maybe Chelsea, I'm not sure. But Forte on the ball gets fouled. I'm not sure, that wasn't in the area. No, it wasn't in the area. But Saka was right on the edge of the area. Saka, I'm going to take the free kick because he has the best free kick stats, and he has a shot right into the wall, and Elakobi tries to volley it, and it was blocked. The shot was smothered by the defender, but Ford whips in the corner. Elakobi's there with the head, doesn't get to it. Now Alberto gives it to Edwards. Edwards takes a touch, has a shot, saved, and then it's cleared. No, it's not. Vokes off the ball, and then Ford nearly wins it back, and they get it away. And that's why I often find it, you know, the lower leagues, that often happens. You know, teams like lose the ball, and then they end up having to fight for it. It's a constant scramble in the lower leagues. No disrespect, but you know, it's just constant. Like, you lose the ball, and I know a lot of people will be able to relate to this. You lose the ball, and then you spend like the next few minutes trying to win it back, fighting it back. I know that happens in the Premier League, but I mean, not as much. Yeah, it's still 0-0 here, 65 minutes in, and Ruben Romero comes on the pitch, actually, substitution. Actually, no, he started, didn't he? Yeah, he started, but Forte has a shot, and that was smothered, but Kitely here picks up the ball, gives it to Noble, and Noble gives it to Stanislav. He completely made a mess of that. That should have been a goal. It was close range. He had space. Actually, he didn't have space. He should have just hit it first time. But Ruben Romero actually doesn't nearly score there, but it was a nice move anyway. But it doesn't matter. Oh, thought we'd won. No, but does Wisgala there misses the header, and that is that. And I think we've won now. Yeah, we're gonna blow the whistle. Yeah, we've won 1-0. We are through to the next round of the Capital One Cup, the quarterfinals. We're about to see who we're gonna play here, I think. Oh no, it's Tournamentary who won. So we're going to be playing either West Ham, United, City, Sunderland, Villa, and then there's Peterborough versus Spurs, who Spurs are probably going to win, and Newcastle are probably going to beat Barnsley. So it looks like we're going to face a Premier League team, which will be a massive test. I'm hoping it'll be like West Ham or Sunderland or Villa, because then we might have a chance of beating them. You never know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode.